The storm had knocked the power out again. Rain slammed against the windows, and thunder growled through the house like a wild animal. The small cottage sat quietly in the middle of the countryside, wrapped in darkness. Arav, only 10 years old, held his little sister Mira's hand tightly. She was just 6, with big curious eyes that now shimmered with fear. "Baya, I'm scared," Mira whispered. "I'm here, Mira. Nothing will happen to you," Arav replied, trying to sound brave even though his own heart thudded in fear. Their parents had gone out to get groceries before the storm started and hadn't returned. The 2 children were alone in the house. When the lights went out, Mira had screamed and clung to Arav. He didn't flinch, not because he wasn't scared, but because he knew he had to be strong for her. Suddenly, a loud creak echoed from the hallway. The door to the old storeroom, the one their grandmother had always kept locked, had slowly swung open. Arav's breath caught. That room had always scared them both. It was cold, smelled of dust, and held old furniture covered in white sheets. It looked like a ghost could live in there. "I think something's in there," Mira whimpered. Arav squeezed her hand. "Stay here. I'll check." "No! Don't leave me!" "I won't. Come with me. Just hold on tight." He picked up the flashlight, only to find its battery had died. Cursing under his breath like he'd heard Papa do, he pulled Mira close and stepped toward the dark room. The hallway was long and cold. The door to the storeroom stood wide open, revealing a shadowy space beyond. Lightning flashed, lighting up the room for a second. Nothing moved, but the fear still lingered like thick smoke. With Mira clinging to his shirt, Arav stepped inside. "Hello," he called, his voice cracking. Silence, then a crash. A wooden chair fell over. Mira screamed and buried her face in Arav's back. Arav's knees trembled, but he stood firm, pulling her behind him like a human shield. And then, he saw it. A cat, an old black cat with glowing eyes, had knocked over the chair while escaping through a broken window. Arav let out a breath of relief. "It's just a cat, Mira. No ghosts, no monsters." Mira peeked from behind him. "Really?" "Yes, we're okay." She wrapped her arms around him. "You're the bravest Paya ever." He smiled, holding her close. "Not brave, just your big brother." They shut the door, returned to the couch, and snuggled under a blanket. The storm continued outside, but inside, everything felt a little warmer, a little safer, because love, even in the darkest room, can light up everything.